So hey, man, Irving and Ben Simmons, y'all can get mad at them for pimping the system if you want to, man. But look, the system been pimping you. I ain't saying what they doing is good for the game, but
but why are we the ones telling on them?
Right, they pimping the system. This is what you could do right now. And then Stephen A. Smith, his boss told him to say this. Oh, y'all gonna make it where y'all can't get that type of money guaranteed no more. Stephen A. Smith told him to say that. We know how, like Ben Simmons. I mean, like from what I see, he seems like an arrogant type of guy. I don't know. Michael Blackson said he tried to holler at his bro one day and all like that.
Hello.
Yes, talk to me.
Is this true? I heard Ben Simmons, you from Philly, Ben played in Philly.
Yeah.
Try to holler at one of your chicks.
Not my holler one of my chicks. If it was one of my side chicks, it wouldn't matter. This is to try to holler at my fiance.
The one you with now?
Yes.
Oh, did he not know that was your fiance?
Knew, 100% knew. And the thing about it, when it first happened, when she told me, because I remember one time, you know, me and Ben, he tried to make it seem to her when she asked him about it, like, isn't Mike your friend? He tried to make it like we just, like we not,
hold on, he denied.
He denied.
To try to smash, he denied
our friendship. I could show you 20 pictures of me and this guy from the day he got drafted till like us hanging out, parties, going to games together. I mean, I would fly out. He was like my homie. He was like my little brother, my little light-skinned brother.
So I'm not advocating for Ben Simmons, but I will say this. I wasn't a Kyrie Irving fan until he stood on what he stood on. He ain't let them people put that nonsense in him. Yeah. Man, it like erased everything I thought about Kyrie.
Despite the NBA having a 95% vaccination rate, it was Brooklyn Nets All-Star Kyrie Irving grabbing headlines this week for his refusal to get the shot. Irving went on social media to explain his decision after the Nets announced he wouldn't be allowed to play or even practice with the team under the city's vaccine requirements.
In order to be in New York City, in order to be on the team, I have to be vaccinated. I chose to be unvaccinated.
We have to get to the latest here in the NBA. According to reports, Kyrie Irving could lose more than $15 million this season if he is unable to participate in home games due to his vaccination status. The Nets star has asked for privacy from the media while he deals with this situation. But meanwhile, in Golden State, Andrew Wiggins opened up to the media about his decision to get the vaccine. Wiggins told reporters, quote, the only options were to get vaccinated or not play in the NBA. It was a tough decision. Hopefully it works out in the long run. And in 10 years, I'm still healthy. So, Shannon, what is your reaction to all this right now?
It wasn't a tough decision. It was very clear. Lose 20 million, $20 million, or get vaccinated. Skip, it's really not a tough decision. And I get it. America, great. Freedom of choice, freedom of press, but that doesn't mean it's without freedom of consequences. Now, you have a choice. I choose not to get vaccinated, but what are the consequences? 15, 20 million? Simple as that. I'm not finna fall and go back and forth with Andrew Wiggins. You knew the rules. The NBA wants all its players to get vaccinated. But in Golden State, the Chase Building, also in Jersey, Brooklyn, Barclays Center, if you are unvaccinated, you are not allowed to enter the building if you play for them or you work in that building. It's as simple as that. Now, Kyrie now is the face because before it was two guys. It was Andrew Wiggins because he played for the Warriors. He was up under that umbrella. Now Kyrie plays for the Brooklyn Nets, Barclays Center. He's under the umbrella. So now Kyrie Irving is the face of this. Kyrie Irving has always been, since he's been in the NBA, and I know what I've been able to study about him, he's always been a go against the grain. I'm just glad there are not more people like Kyrie. Because just imagine, Skip, if everybody did everything that was always in just their best interest, wasn't in the best interest of anyone else but themselves. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, at least he's standing for something. Because, man, these motherfuckers out here, they ain't standing for nothing. The boy who played in Golden State, he was verbal how he didn't want to take it. But he wanted. Hey, man, look, if you would have waited for a year, you wouldn't have had to take it. Y'all scared. Why are y'all scared to be broke again? Because if you be broke again, you back out here with us, and you can't take the world like you want to. And that's illness. That's something wrong with them guys. They don't want to go back. They don't want to go back to being just a regular Joe. They want to be able to keep paying for them lousy bitches they fucking with. So much so, they'll put what them people say put into their body. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
That's weak, man.
That's weak to me. And that's the thing. They want to walk around with the cars, the jewelry, the money, with the chest out like they big and strong and they got all this money. But when Kyrie stood on it, he lost his money or whatever else, but he stood on what he believed in. If these guys got so much money, so much fame, and so much popularity, why do they have to keep bending to things that they don't want to do? They're supposed to be bosses by now, right?
That's a good point. They not a boss. They really just some boys. And I ain't saying that to diss them. I ain't saying that to diss them. I'm speaking on it for real. They just, man, you really got to look in the mirror, man. You did that for that bread. Okay, well, you got the bread. Hold on, respect, boy. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. I'm gonna call your phone. Yeah, you got the bread, but man, do you see how people out here are dropping dead, man?
Yeah.
Aneurysms, all this stuff. Man, you do not know what was put inside of you. And for that bread, you was like, oh, I'll just go and do it then.
that didn't make much sense to me. You can't spend no money if you don't.
But it just showed you what we up against, man. A lot of people, dog, are not G's. They will not stand on it, man, when it really boiled down to it.
Somebody say Kwame ain't no boss either. I know one thing. You won't find not one current NBA player that can say the things I'm saying. Because they'll be over here where I'm at.
Right. How about that, Kwame? But look, this is worth more than that, man.
Exactly.
All the real know who you are, man. Nobody knew who you were because you didn't speak in the games. Nobody knew that you had your head screwed on right. Because your TV, ever since I heard you talk, I was like, oh, wow. That's amazing.
I got raised by them old school cats, man. I used to have my blow-ups and that. Man, they talking like this. They used to tell me, hey, boy, 1st and the 15th, remember those dates. You'll never make this kind of money again. If they don't want to play you, you get your ass in that gym. You work out every day. You be the first one there. You be the last one to leave. So that when you do get time, you ready. So that's all I focused on. I didn't care about the noise. I didn't watch the media because this is about generational wealth. I got paid a lot of money to play a game. And that's what people don't understand. Whatever you do in life, it should be so that you can live life the way you want to live it. When I played, I made more money than I did now, but I didn't feel as free. Every time I wanted to say something, somebody would be coming to tell me saying, no, you can't say that. Why can't I say it? He just said, he's not you. So I'm like, wait a minute. A dude that didn't work as hard as me, he can say more than I can say, and I bust my ass and I got all this money, and now you can control what I say? Fuck that. That's why I say when I was done with that shit, I never went back. I don't even think I went to an NBA game since I've been done playing. Maybe one, just to take my son. But other than that, I don't even go because I know how the referees call for the superstar players. I know how the game works. So I just don't want to say nothing because I know how dangerous it could be if you start saying certain things, which I probably already crossed that line by now. But at the end of the day, somebody got to stand up and be a man that played basketball, that's in this industry. It can't just be comedians that people know and love and going to support anyway. It has to be guys like Kyrie. It has to be guys like myself and more other athletes start being the bosses that they're called to be. Get that money, set up some businesses, some LLCs, so that way all of your money will not be taken away.
I was not expecting, a mandate to be brought down in a way that it wasn't going to allow me to play at all. Like, I had the opportunity to play away games still, but there was no plan in place. There was no vision of like how it's going to work for our team, and I think that really impacted not just me but a lot of people. So just had to sit in that hot seat for a little bit and deal with it, man. Life of a martyr, bro. Mandate to be brought down in a way that it wasn't going to allow me to play at all. Like, I had the opportunity to play away games still, but there was no plan in place. There was no vision of like how it's going to work for our team, and I think that really impacted not just me but a lot of people. So just had to sit in that hot seat for a little bit and deal with it, man. Life of a martyr, bro.
Yo, and shout out to this brother. I don't know who he is, the green face assassin.